I'd like to welcome you to BeMoreNews.com, the news before the news. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing fine, man. I'm
Mr. Council President, I'm sorry.
sitting on the bench waiting to go in and bat clean.
All right.
You know my batting average is like 640.
Whoa!
That means that I always get a
That
hit.
means he's getting plenty of hits.
Whoa!
And the fence it don't look like it's that far for me to put it over in that apartment complex way back there. Sure.
He talking smack, man.
I'm talking about over the roof of that complex.
Over the roof.
Sir.
It's a couple things. Since I got you,
That's what a cleanup batter does.
I want to give you a bit of history. It was about 7 years ago, and we were doing this prison ministry called Love for Al. We were going over city jail, visiting 14 to 17-year-olds charged with adult crimes, and you decided to come with us.
Yeah, that was about 7 years ago, man. It was a very great experience. You know, people think that some of these young men are really dangerous young men. They just made a mistake, and you know, instead of getting the help that they need, they incarcerate them. You know, the same crime that more affluent kids commit, they go into treatment centers instead of prison. So that was a great event that really made me look at the juvenile justice system and the criminal justice system in a way that I'm very critical of now.
Okay, good stuff. Now we over here at James Mosher Baseball. You know a little something about baseball, huh?
Yeah, man. You know, I played baseball. I played shortstop. Did a little center field, and then every now and then I would play a little first base. Mm-hmm. But baseball is a sport that I really, really love and really, really enjoy. I was a junior Oriole back in the around 1968 until I turned 18. You could no longer be a junior Oriole, and baseball is where it's at.
But you've been making baseball, helping to make baseball relevant. I mean, this field here, they say, you know, we were interviewing Mr. Meacham earlier, and they said some 20,000 young people have come through here, and I know there are other things like in East Baltimore, McKim Wrestling.
Yes.
We got to have resources for these young people.
Absolutely. I believe in being proactive rather than reactive. That's why I started my play campaign, Productive Lives of Active Youth, to raise money to redo ball fields, to reward kids for educational excellence, and to just give the things that the schools need.
You know, and I'm not getting political, but I look at like this governor's race. That's a $10-15 million race. And it's like, wow, can you imagine, why don't you just put the money into the community? We got to raise so much money to stay in office. When do we get to taking care of the community? But
you know what, Doni, to be honest with you, I would hate to see us have to raise so much money to run for office. We can raise the money to run for office, but we can't raise money to do things like sponsoring our Little League Baseball and things of that nature. The $15 million to raise for the for the governor's race, that money can be used for other things, man, but you have to get your word out. And that's why they spend so much money.
Well, I can honestly say you show up. You show up, you know, I think back to like B. Gaddy's dinner every year. 2 years ago, they served 50,000 people. You were there. Were you surprised to see so many? It was a burgeoning, growing population of Latinos in the food line, you know.
Well, you know,
B. Gaddy's.
You know, hunger has no color. It has no nationality. When people are hurting, people are hurting. You know, with the jobs leaving America, going overseas, there's not much work here for folk, you know. So I'm focusing on bringing manufacturing jobs to Baltimore, like I'm going to Las Vegas. I'm going to be talking to a lot of people at that shopping center convention. People think we go over there just for vacation. Well, Vegas is the place. I'm not a gambler. So, you know, I go over there to try to make contacts and get these developers to see that Baltimore is open for business. And we're open for businesses that are going to look at hiring people in Baltimore.
Well, we appreciate the resources. You know, I grew up just minutes from here. And when I think about, you know, Eastwood Rec all the way over to, you know, one of the first times I did some competition in East Baltimore was at Chick Webb. I'll never forget first going in there, and then you go inside, you see there's a swimming pool in there. How you get a swimming pool? And all of these resources is just I don't know that we ever have enough, and, especially when I think, because I tell you, this boy Michael Mayfield, he got killed over here, and
that was really sad.
14 years old. I can't go to everything, Council President. Some things just sad. It's a lot. It's a lot.
I can't make all these funerals either, but I did reach out to his sister and put her in contact with the Maryland Injury Compensation Board, because they have funds, and most people don't know that, Donnie. When they're killed in the commission of a crime, there's money and resources for them to help with the burial. And most people don't know that. And my office, we reach out and let people know that that's what they can do.
I tell you what, if you keep doing things like that, then people will always love you. Just moving 45 minutes down the road a bit temporary. I mean, you look at Washington, D.C., the folks over there, they love Marion Barry in this city.
Absolutely.
They love Bernard Jack Young. They love Sheila Dixon, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
People know.
Yeah, people know.
We appreciate you.
Thank you, Donnie.
We want to keep it non-political to the best of my ability.
Yeah, I hope you got my eyes right, because the sun got me shifting them.
It's got a little shade on it. We know you're a little lighter skinned.
No, I'm saying I hope they don't see my eyes going.
No. It's all good.
Look at this shyster.
No, but we appreciate you. I tell you what. You remember it wasn't that long ago in the news, you were saying that they're going to come to Baltimore and set up shop. They're going to have some jobs for people in the community.
Right.
I remember when you stepped down in there, I got calls from all over the place. They saying, tell them to keep saying that, because that's what people want. We want fighters.
And guess what? The 51% bill that I have in is actually working. I don't have all the numbers yet, but every quarter I go to Public Works to speak to all of the contractors, all that comes through for those contracts for city work, and I emphasize that to them every 3 months, and it's working.
A closed mouth don't get fed. That's what I know. And if you don't have an organized approach, to receiving those funds, you got to have some organization out here.
Absolutely.
Thank you for all you do, Council President. Keep watching BeMoreNews.com.